Good afternoon and welcome to ICU TV Lunchtime News. We take a look at the stories making headlines. ICU mining students transition from theory to practical training. President Hichilema met councillors to drive development agenda. Government moves to revoke Zamfresh supervisors' work permits. And international news, Iran strikes reportedly destroyed US air base in Bahrain. And in sports news, Absa unveils 1.1 million prize for 2026 Absa Cup. With the news in details, my name is Njapa Taranike. Students enrolled in the artisanal and small-scale mining program at the Information and Communications University have officially transitioned from classroom-based theory to hands-on practical training. Students have expressed excitement and confidence as they begin this new phase, encouraging others to enroll in future cohorts and take advantage of the skill-based training opportunities. More details in this report.
The artisanal and small-scale mining training program that began on 23rd February at the Information and Communications University with the first week of classroom learning has advanced to the second stage where students are actually on the ground to put the knowledge that they acquired into practice. The transition to the field training marks a critical step in the program as it allows the students to apply the knowledge gained in mineral identification, licensing and compliance, environmental protection, health and safety, as well as mining operations and equipment. Facilitators on the site describe the practical component as essential in bridging the gap between the classroom theory and real-world application.
We are here. We are no longer in the lab now, in the classroom, where we are just having theory. So we are here to complement what we have been learning.
They emphasize that hands-on exposure not only strengthens the technical competence, but also prepares the students to operate responsibly and professionally within Zambia's mining sector. Students have expressed renewed confidence as they engage directly in mining processes under guided supervision. Many say this opportunity has deepened their understanding of the industry and strengthened their career ambitions.
Testing, different types of rocks, which is actually showing different types of metals in it. Yeah, so like our main focus here is gold. Yeah, so
they are also encouraging other aspiring miners and young people to consider enrolling in future cohorts, describing the program as transformative and valuable for anyone seeking formal skills and compliance knowledge in the mining industry.
Most important thing is for you to start. Get out there, start. Come to ICU and get the knowledge that you need.
Program management has reaffirmed its commitment to maintaining safety standards, structured supervision and quality instruction throughout the practical phase to ensure students gain secure and meaningful field experience. As the activities continue, the focus and determination among the trainees clearly reflect their readiness to embrace opportunities within the mining sector. For ICU TV in Mumba District, I am Meshek Njakwa Edgars.
Councillors from all 10 provinces met with President Hichilema to discuss service delivery and community development across the country. The engagement focused on strengthening local governance and improving living standards. The meeting emphasized the need to prioritize investment and production while keeping citizens informed about economic progress. Government also highlighted the presidential solar program and the increased constituency development fund of 40 million kwacha per constituency to support community projects.
We've now agreed that Zambia will be the country producing the cholera vaccine on the African continent so that they can all buy from here. Right? Others will produce COVID vaccines. Others will produce other things. This is how we want Africa to be organized now. That's our contribution. And you citizens, councillors, must be proud of that. You must be proud of that. Yeah? So, the economy is stabilized, stabilizing macro stability, fiscal consolidation, single-digit inflation from 23%, right? We're only concerned about the war in Iran now, which could drive fuel prices up. You've seen what we've been doing to the pump price. We've been pushing the pump price down. And it's based on 3 parameters only, councillors. Part of this interaction for you to gather data.
Government has announced plans to recommend the revocation of work permits for Chinese supervisors accused of manhandling a female employee at Zamfresh. The Minister of Labour and Social Security reviewed CCTV footage of the incident and found the conduct unacceptable. Authorities say the action of the supervisors contravenes Zambia's labor law and government will not tolerate the mistreatment of workers by foreign nationals. Police area indicate that the employee was restrained after allegedly attempting to flee with company funds, with 7,500 kwacha recovered. A second suspect remains at large as investigations continue.
Meaning that their permits be revoked, because we don't want you to create a narrative in the labor sector that what happened can happen and can be done to any employee. We are saying no, and we must send a strong signal. The strong signal is whoever does that must be kicked out of the country. We must get rid of bad elements in the labor sector. Labor sector is not for fights. Labor sector is for social dialogue. It's not for stone throwing, hanky-panky. No. It's for serious business. You see the way we have sat. Talk about issues, resolve. If someone has stolen, you bring evidence. The disciplinary code, that's how you wanted it. It will show what follows. Whether it's a dismissal, that's the process. Whether someone runs away.
We now take a break. Coming up in international and sports news. Iranian strike reportedly destroys U.S. airbase in Bahrain. Absa unveils 1.1 million kwacha prize for 2026 Absa Cup.
The Information and Communications University is complementing government effort in promoting legal and safe mining for all Zambians. ICU is offering a short practical training course to artisanal and small-scale miners and those who intend to venture into mining. This training covers identification of rocks and minerals, mining operations and equipment, health and safety in mining, environmental protection, licensing and compliance, qualifications, National Registration Card, NRC. Apply now at www.icuzambia.net. For more information, contact the ICU School of Mines, Department of Artisanal and Small-Scale Mining at +260 763 302 596 or +260 973 263 492. For analysis of mineral samples, contact the ICU School of Mines Laboratory at +260 973 263 492 or +260 977 833 434.
For staying with us, and now in international news. Iranian state media report that a USA airbase in Bahrain has been destroyed following a drone and missile attack. Footage circulated by agency sources shows explosions striking targets in the Sheikhan Isa region, with claims that a US commander and staff building and fuel tanks were hit. Smoke was also seen rising from a US-run naval facility in Bahrain as tension escalates in the region. There has been no official comment from the United States on the reported strike. The USA State Department has ordered American citizens to leave Bahrain and several other Middle East countries due to serious security risks. The advisory covers multiple nations across the region and growing instability. We take a short break. Stay tuned for sports news. Welcome back, and now in sports news. Absa Bank Zambia has launched the 2026 Absa Cup with the winner set to pocket 1.1 million kwacha, while the runners-up will receive a 450,000 kwacha. Speaking at the launch, Managing Director Mizingi Melu said the bank has increased its sponsorship to 7 million kwacha, describing the tournament as its biggest sports investment. She added that seeing the champions represent Zambia in the CAF Confederation Cup is a source of pride for the bank. Football Association of Zambia President Keith Mwemba praised Absa for its 19-year unbroken sponsorship, saying the partnership has strengthened local football. He also commended Hakainde Hichilema for consistently attending Absa Cup finals since 2021. Sports Minister Elvis Nkando thanked Absa for providing travel grants to teams and urged the bank to consider offering logistical support to the winners who will represent the country in 2027 Under-27 CAF Confederation Cup. The tournament kicks off on March 21 in Kawa with 21 teams battling for honors. That's sport. That sports item brings us to the end of the lunchtime news, but before we go, a quick recap of the stories making headlines. ICU mining students transition from theory to practical training. President Hichilema met councillors to drive development agenda. Government moves to revoke Zamfresh supervisors' work permits. And international news, Iran strike reportedly destroys US air base in Bahrain. And in sports news, Absa unveils 1.1 million kwacha prize for 2026 Absa Cup. Thank you so much for watching. For more news updates, do watch us in the main news at 20 hours.